Hello friends, my name is Squid, and I have some really great news today. I have passed my final exam for A&P2 with an 80, which is going to round me up to passing the class with what I needed. I needed only a C for my major, and I got, it was either it's going to round up to a B minus or it's going to round up to a C plus. But either way, I'd never have to take an anatomy class again in my life, so I have passed, and I can't even express how excited I was. I was like climbing over things during class, like just waiting for my test, because I was too anxious. I couldn't contain myself. But besides the fact, I have an extremely special battle today up against Martin from Martin's Geek Life. Now, I will leave his channel in the description below. I highly suggest you go check him out. Dude's got some cool stuff. He primarily does do doubles. And we were talking on Twitter the other day, and well, yesterday I was very excited. I wanted to get this match up as soon as I could because it was such a good battle, and I haven't really played doubles competitively before. When I first started playing competitive Pokemon, I did play doubles, but it was I literally had no idea what I was doing. I was using like a fake out Kangaskhan and a Protect Swampert. But that's the only way I knew how to really battle. I found it easier to start off with before I got really into singles. So I have a little bit of an idea of how doubles work. But it's nothing I can't, you know, grab a couple guys and get some crazy stuff to happen with, you know. So today for my doubles team, I decided to bring like a semi-trick room team, a semi, you know, really speedy team. So I have my Scarf Darmanitan, Reuniclus, Musharna, Marowak, Garchomp, which is my Mega Garchomp, and a Specs Exploud. And also, Martin is bringing Trevenant, Azumarill, Espeon, Weezing, Beheeyem, and a Tyranitar. The good thing about the Tyranitar is he can set up the Sand for me, which will give me Sand Force on my Mega Garchomp, so that is something to keep an eye out for. So I'm going to go out and narrate this double battle the best I can. A lot of crazy stuff happened in this battle, and it's one that I really enjoyed. So, you know, we were talking, it's nothing like going out of your comfort zone to, you know, to battle. Like, that's how you grow as a battler. You know, you learn different techniques and all that. So I was very excited to do this double battle with him. Now, I know this is his forte, so I have to be careful. So I'm going to lead off with Darmanitan. I'm going to lead off with Reuniclus, as he leads off with Beheeyem and his Tyranitar. Now, I'm just going to U-turn out first, because I want to get some damage on the Beheeyem, because I know in a Trick Room that thing is a complete monster, and if I'm going to be running Trick Room, I don't want, you know, to deal with him in the Trick Room. That would be horrible. So I'm going to get out. Tyranitar is going to go for the Earthquake. Beheeyem does have the Telepathy, so he will not be taking any damage from the Earthquake from the Tyranitar. I know I could take that Earthquake. I know Reuniclus is max HP. I know that I'm also running max HP in Marowak as well, so it's not going to do much. Beheeyem's going to set up the Trick Room. And the funny thing is, I'm going to set up Trick Room as well. So now they both cancel out, and now there's no Trick Room up. So now he's going to end up withdrawing his Tyranitar here. And I figured, alright, I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. He predicts that nicely, goes into his Weezing, so he can dodge the Earthquake, and Beheeyem's just going to end up going down. Now I switch into Musharna here because I could have sworn that I had Telepathy on this. I have two Musharnas that are competitive, and I remember when I raised it up the first time, it didn't have Synchronize, and it was like literally battle ready, and I guess I don't have it, or it's somewhere in my box. I grabbed the wrong one. So that is going to bite me in the butt a little bit, just for the fact that I'm doing so much damage to myself. So now that that plan's kind of out of the way, the Beheeyem's down, everyone's going to get their leftovers or Black Sludge. I want to see what he's going to bring in next. He's going to end up bringing the Azumarill in. Now, I need to hit that thing hard. I need to hope that I can live in Aqua Jet, because I know it's going to hurt. It's super effective on me. And he knows I'm not going to go for an Earthquake because it's not going to be very effective, and Azumarill is too much of a threat. So he's going to go for the Aqua Jet, and I'm going to live on 1 HP, which is huge. Now the best part of this is I'm going to go for Double Edge back, realize that I get a critical hit because his health went down, so I was like, this is going down way too far for a non-stabbed attack on an Azumarill. So that's crazy. I live on 1, retaliate back with a crit, and take him out. And I am just going to go for a Moonlight with the Musharna, since I've realized that I'm not Telepathy. I do have to restore my health, so thank goodness I actually had Moonlight on this. Where, because I'm going to have to be taking hits not only from his side, but from my side as well. So that it is what it is, but I'll look into that later on if I can get ability capsule. But Tyranitar is just going to go for the Earthquake. He's going to take out my Boomer. I can't do anything about that. And the Weezing's going to come in and go for Assurance, which is going to be super effective on my Musharna. However, I live on 6. Check this out. I get the Trick Room off right before I die, because I will die to Sandstorm at the end of this turn. So now this actually sets me up beautifully for the fact that I have a Specs Boombursting Exploud now pretty much be able to take out everything on the field. But that's kind of like a sweet sour moment, because not only will I be doing massive damage to him, I don't have Protect on any of my Pokemon, and now I realize how important Protect is for double battles. So, lesson learned there. So what I was going to do was, I'm going to go for Boomburst here. I know that Reuniclus can take one, and we are going to end up going first in the Trick Room. So I was going to go for Focus Blast on the Tyranitar, just in case Boomburst didn't do enough, because I know it is a resisted hit. And I know Tyranitar can't live a Boomburst anyway. I mean, a Focus Blast, excuse me. But he switches into Trevenant, hoping that he would be immune. Hopefully that I was running Soundproof, but I'm actually running Scrappy just so that I could run a Spec Set and not have to worry about anybody being immune to me. Now, Reuniclus is going to go first. So I actually ended up Shadow Balling the Trevenant on the off chance that he would switch back into the Tyranitar. I don't know what I was thinking there, but it doesn't really matter because Boomburst is going to take out everything anyway. Now he ends up going for Assurance on my my Reuniclus, but if he would have chose to go for the Assurance on my Exploud, that actually would have come in really handy later, and I'll explain that at the end of the battle. But the final Boomburst, well, the Boomburst here is going to take out everything on the field. So Exploud is hanging out there by himself. Now I bring my Darmanitan back in. Napalm, the bomb swinging like King Kong, is hanging out. But unfortunately, he's just going to die because he becomes the slowest thing on the field because of the Trick Room. And his defenses are not great, so he's going to go straight down. And I'm almost going to take down the Espeon in one hit. And the Tyranitar is going to eat that hit up, especially with the Sandstorm boost. So he's going to go for a Crunch. And I can live that hit. I do have max HP. So I'm going to eat that beautifully, and there's also a Dazzling Gleam, which I could take. It is unstabbed, and since Exploud did get the buff in special defense, I will be able to take that. Now, I have 6 HP left, and I have one last Pokemon with me, which is my Garchomp. I do get the special defense boost because of the Sandstorm, but I have to be able to take a Specs Boomburst from myself, and then be able to live a hit from the Tyranitar, because I know it can live more than 2 Boombursts. So the Boomburst is going to happen. The Espeon stands absolutely no chance. That does way more to me than I would like it to. And I have to... I know he's going to attack the Garchomp because there's no reason to attack the Exploud because he's going to die next turn to Sandstorm. So, unfortunately, I can't live the hit here. And the Garchomp is going to go down, and I will go down to the Sandstorm next turn. And that's going to end up being the game. He's going to beat me 1-0. But I had so much fun in this battle, like having double battle like that, so intense, the 1 HP, the critical hits, not carrying Protect, the miss of the Telepathy, the Trick Room reset, and then get out of here. Like, it was incredible. This battle was definitely one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to more battles with Martin, for sure. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I did. I'll tell you, I kind of wish I had it live just for the fact, like, my heart was pounding. I was like, holy crap, this is crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see more VGC stuff, I'll probably start looking into it because honestly, it was so much fun. You know, it's a nice change from singles. So let me know what you think. If you guys are interested in VGC stuff, I will look more into it. I will have more free time now since my class is over. And I will be starting my internship, but I'll mostly be working like night shifts. So I will have most of the morning to do pretty much whatever I'd like. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it again. Go check out Martin's channel. I will leave it in the description below. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.